Friends, hello. I hope you are well. It is Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday, and the market is doing pretty good here. Let's talk about Palantir, PLTR. Man, oh man, are things different here today with Palantir. The last time I talked about Palantir a few days ago, Palantir was down. Palantir had a little bit of a rough week last week, but it was a sell-off week, and all AI stocks were just completely shot down. But they had huge runs the weeks beforehand, so we knew this was coming. It was no secret to us. But now Palantir is coming back up. But last time I talked about them, just in a matter of days, everyone was like, oh, this is phony. You're a clown if you're holding this. Palantir's going back to $8. All this stuff. And it's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why would it? There would have to be something dramatic. The deals that Palantir has acquired so far would have to be taken away. We're not seeing anything like that. We're seeing quite the opposite. So Palantir is back up to this $15, mid $15 range here, trying to get back to a 16, trying to break into an 18, trying to get to a 19, 20. Who knows? It could happen here possibly, especially if we see another deal or something come out here. Good news with it. So this has kind of been my argument here with Palantir with people. I listen, I don't care what you do. I really don't. I'm talking about Palantir just because I love to yap my mouth and I love Palantir, and I have a YouTube channel where people listen or they don't listen, and I'm just going to talk about Palantir. So what I'm trying to say is that, listen, if you are looking at Palantir, you need to read up on it, do your due diligence. There's a lot of news out there with it right now. The bullet points of what we know right now with Palantir is that it's had 3 significant, huge deals that will be hitting money-wise this year. August, the next quarterlies are coming out. In those quarterlies, we will see Palantir rise up with their balance sheet. They will be bringing in significant more money than they ever have. With that too, that will drive up the price of Palantir. But getting back to my argument with all that, I'm telling people, listen, Palantir is probably not going to be sitting at 14, 15 much longer. These days may disappear before we know it, because I know a lot of people are in Palantir for the long run. I'm in it for the long run. I'm not buying, selling. I'm just not doing that. People do that. That's great. That's wonderful. I have a buddy who keeps doing that, and today he texted me and he was like, I'm worried that I may not get back into Palantir at like $13. And I was like, dude, this has been my argument. Like, you got to be careful here. Palantir is going to start walking away from this $12, $13, $14 mark, and the new low for Palantir is going to be this $15 mark. Right now we're back at it at a high right now, but this $15 mark, this could be the new low spot for Palantir, because we don't know that tomorrow might not bring a brand new deal, because tomorrow could bring in a new investment firm and they could be buying X amount of shares of Palantir. So these are all real situations that could happen at any moment, and it is going to skyrocket Palantir once again, especially if they were to receive another big deal. That would be 4 huge deals in a row, plus the Cathie Wood buy-in, and who knows what could come from there. And we know Palantir has been having a lot of new deals. The CEO came out and said that their phones are ringing off the hook right now, because with these deals that they have taken on, it's done nothing but give them publicity. So with the Palantir stock right now, just this week alone, we've seen it just walk right back up. This month we had a high right under 17. Even at one point post-market it did hit over 17, but 16 has pretty much been our high here and some change. But now we are walking right back up into new ground, and this is what a lot of us have been talking about that are preaching about Palantir here, is that we know going into August here, Palantir is going to be well into $20. There's just, I find it very hard to believe that Palantir would not at least be a $20 stock by August because of these new quarterlies coming in. So, the thing is with these quarterlies that we will see in August, if they even show decent signs of these deals hitting and how much money Palantir has taken in from these deals, because we don't know the logistics, paperwork of the deal so far, all of them, that Palantir is, investors are going to react to that. They're going to react to that. If it's good, it's going to it's going to hit big, man. It's going to hit big. Let's play a scenario in our head that Palantir has great quarterlies in August. It beats expectations. It does well. And then on top of that, we see maybe another deal come down the pipeline. These are situations that we've seen in past AI stocks through, just a past year or two with other stocks that have shot them up tremendously. Nvidia, I mean, look at that stock. There's AI stocks right now are hot. They're going to be a hot subject for a while. And the great thing about these AI companies is that they don't have to really manufacture things. They're not making vehicles. They're not spending huge amounts of money on product. Their bills are limited when it comes to them spending money. So it allows them to bring in a lot more revenue. And this is very attractive to investors. I'm not just talking about your average Joe here. I'm talking about investment firms. That's what a lot of us are wanting to see now. We want to see more investment firms buy into Palantir. And we know Palantir more than likely by December or going into next year will be on the S&P 500, which is going to be, and we know it's just going to be another big event that is going to shoot the stock up dramatically. So friends, there's nothing but good news so far coming down the pipeline here with Palantir. I get there's still people who are very much saying, it's just, I don't trust it. I don't believe it. They're past quarterlies. We know about past quarterlies. I keep seeing people say this. You're not buying Palantir right now because of their past quarterlies. You're buying Palantir because of all their existing deals, plus the new big deals that we know they have taken on and the new coming deals that will more than likely happen this year. Even if they got one more $500,000, $250,000 deal this year, that would be just that would be the cherry on top. It would be the cherry on top to cement what is going to happen here with Palantir in the next few years. I mean, that'd be it. You just couldn't be bearish on the stock at that point. Mathematically, it would not make any sense to be bearish on it at that point. So, friends, am I passionate? Yes. Could things go wrong? Of course. It's the stock market. It's the real world. But as investors, we have to follow breadcrumbs, and that is all that we can do a lot of the times. So friends, I am buying Palantir, more of it. I am watching it every day. I'm excited about it. I really think this is going to be something special here going into the new year. And like I said, you do what you want to do, but I'm telling people that, don't get lost. Do not get lost, especially going into the end of July here. Do not be surprised to see Palantir start to run because at the beginning of August, we're going to be talking about the second quarterlies, and we don't know. They should be good. They should be good. We're hoping they're good. Even if they're, just okay, that's still going to do a lot. So friends, I'm going to shut up. I wish all of you the best of luck, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, friends.